Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Indianapolis Colts. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olsen, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start, and off we go from downtown Indy. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line. Throwing to begin is Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
At the 24-yard line.
Throwing on second down. Richardson rolling right. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. That's good for a Colts first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. Even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
It'll wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
19 Lions. Let's go now.
On second down, Richardson. Flush to his right. Escape a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Once the quarterback gets flushed out of the pocket, Mike, he has to make a split-second decision. Does he remain a passer and give his guys time downfield to work open? Or does he turn into a runner, just try to pick up some positive yards with his legs? I think in this case, the extra time paid off. Remained a passer, found an open target downfield, and he's able to get the ball to him for a nice completion.
Terrific way to start this. Long march down the field makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting the game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Seven 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Cavante Turpin on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Ready? 60 Dyson, 60 Dyson. Cougar 19. Trap 60, trap 60. Check out.
On the ground, here's the first-round pick for April's draft. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Cougar 19. Rig. 19 tight, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18. Ready?
Throwing on second down is Milton. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third and 5.
Here we go. Personal 80.
That's Palmer, the man in motion.
Ready?
To the air on third down is Milton. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They get 18 on the pitching catch. That's good for a Dallas first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Mike, everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. So backed up after the sack and long.
Hurt. Mustang, 18 Cardinal. Go.
From the gun, here's Milton. This is intercepted. And the Colts are going to take possession.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. One quarter in the books. It's the Colts out to the early lead. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Going for it all. And that'll be incomplete. They took their shot downfield. Now let's check on the flag.
On the double.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Ready. Trinity Lions. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
That one complete to Pierce. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. And a milestone grab. Not just a first down, but catch number 100 on the year. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, Richardson. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett. And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
The second he threw that ball, Mike, that just felt like a hope and a prayer. He just threw that thing up saying, I hope my guy comes down with it. Ball placement wasn't really where it needed to be and ends up going the other way.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
On the move left. He'll get rid. Lead it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Dallas.
Motion.
From the gun, here's a handoff, and he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They send a receiver in motion left. Milton to the air on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On 3rd down, they'll try to get it on the ground. And he's going to be stopped well short of the first down. Gain of 6, but it brings up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Ready.
They'll go. Here's Milton. Oh, that one floated off his back foot. It is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. And he misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his second miss of the year. And the score stays right where it is. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
19 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Get out of the gun is Milton. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play for the Cowboys. It's a gain of 34.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So while they fail to connect on this one, I don't really blame him for continuing to give his guy a shot in tight coverage. When you have someone as special as he is, you can't only throw him the ball when he's open. It's just not going to be enough opportunities. There's not going to be enough volume. So every now and then, there is a calculated risk where even if it's not the ideal window or situation, you've got to give a guy like him as many chances at the ball as you can.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Throwing again is Milton. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. That is Ferguson in motion. On 4th down, here's Milton. Now he'll air one out. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. return there. He is taken down up close to the 35-yard line.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, you have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive. And then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. And this was the old NFL record spot, a 63-yard attempt. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here's a run going left. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back to the second half in just a moment. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here's Turpin. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go. 60 boxes, 60 boxes.
Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Oh, that's not